You've been invited to weddings, congratulations! Let's get sewing. And I have a discount code for that pattern. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, La Fraise. I'm Noémie, and if you have been invited to a wedding and you want to go wearing your beautiful me maids, you're in luck because I have 10 sewing patterns for you that are going to be perfect for a wedding party. Okay, so I'm recording my screen and I'm gonna try to talk to you here at the same time. So I have my computer here and you can see what I'm doing, and we're going to try to do it that way, and hopefully that works for you today. I have 3 wrap dresses, 1 slip dress, 1 open back dress. I have 3 options that are really friendly for a little bit of weight fluctuation on the tummy area, maybe a bit of bloating, because they have wraps at the waist, and so a little bit of an adjustable waist. And I have 2 dresses slash jumpsuit patterns. Let's get cracking. So I wanted to start with the Magnolia dress from Deer & Doe, which is now owned by Closet Core. I truly love this dress. Can I show it in one? So silly when they do this. I want to see the dress in one screen. Here you are, so beautiful. So for a wedding I do see a little bit more the longer version here, but the short version is also very cute. Personally, I would go with the wrap that's a little bit more covering here, because with my breast, if I have something like this, I find that it's a little bit too much for a wedding. But if you are a little more flatter chested or very comfortable and you have beautiful breasts, then please wear something very deep and very pretty like this. It just, the slit is beautiful, truly a beautiful pattern. I really love it. I'm going to show you the photo that made me fall in love with this pattern. It was when Manny, who was finalist for the Great British Sewing Bee 2022, wore this. So beautiful, really, like so nice. When I saw this photo and her wearing this pattern, I was like, I want one of them. Like, I really thought it was super beautiful. So this is a bit what drew me to this pattern originally. Another wrap pattern is the Butterick wrap dress B6554. I have never made this. Oh yeah, and the Magnolia dress I've never made either. I have never made this one, but I have seen it also on the Sewing Bee and I thought it was really nice. So this is my wrap dress of choice. For a wedding I would wear this version with the fluttery sleeve and the longer version as well. Okay, the one I have actually made in the wrap dresses is the Elodie wrap dress from Closet Core Patterns. I will also quickly show you the photo of me wearing it. Truly a favorite for me. I feel so comfortable wearing it. I feel super pretty in it. I have shortened the sleeves a little bit because with the length of the sleeves on me, I was finding that it was a little bit too much and I felt like I was drowning in the dress a little bit, but otherwise truly love it. I made it midi because that's a length I really like on me, but you could make it full length as well if you wanted. I also think, like, look at this, how beautiful for a wedding. Really also for wedding dresses, because you're gonna see in the future patterns I'm gonna show, some of them are looking maybe a little bit less dressed up, but think of the fabric you're making your wedding guest outfit in, and obviously that makes a very big difference if you use a more formal fabric. I believe, yes, you are. Look, you could even make it literally a wedding dress. So beautiful. This is kind of true from all of the patterns. Obviously, you make it in a beautiful white and then it becomes a wedding dress. But just to show, it truly has something very special, this pattern. I find that the long sleeve work a little bit better on the bridal version than on the guest version. Maybe it's because my version is collared, so I felt like the long sleeves was a little bit too much. And there's a short version, but I feel like that works a little bit less for wedding guests. This for me is perfect wedding guest attire. So here actually it's a short sleeve, so long or short sleeves both would work for a wedding, and so beautiful. And the longer length. And I personally wouldn't put the pockets for wedding attire, but you do what you want, obviously. So something quite different after the wrap dresses is the Sicily slip dress, and this, I'm sorry, but this is so sexy. If you're wearing this, you might upstage the bride. look how beautiful. Apparently it's cut on the bias, so you need to not be scared, you know. The bias can smell fierce, so you need to go for it and not fear. But honestly, this is beautiful. If you are going maybe to church and you want something that's gonna cover your shoulders as well, okay, here the fabric she's using is a little bit less formal, so again it gives the impression that it's less, maybe working less well for a wedding. But imagine this in the longer version. Does she have a long version? Here you are. Something like this, a little bit longer and a formal fabric. That cow neck also works really well for wedding guests. And I just wanted to say, because they have this version, look how beautiful this works on this model. Isn't this beautiful? Like truly, she like put a nice purse on her and she's ready to go to a wedding. God, little summer wedding, yes, I feel it. I personally don't know if this one is for me. First, the bias would smell my fear and it would be a disaster. I'm already having issues with stretch fabric just as it is. Also, I don't think I have the confidence yet. I feel like I would feel a bit too exposed. What I really like in the Elodie wrap dress is that I feel pretty, but I don't feel worried that anything is on show. I don't know, that's really personal preference. But when I see this, I find it so beautiful, and I wish I was the type of person who could wear this. And I'm thinking, maybe I can work on it. Maybe I can become the type of person who wears that type of things. Okay, this pattern, the Clematis dress, is a dress I have made for my wife. One small change I have made compared to the pattern is that my wife really didn't like that bouffant aspect here at the waist, and I have removed this from her version. So this is a beautiful open back pattern with a little elastic here, and yeah, truly beautiful. I have made this in the most beautiful viscose for my wife. I still am really proud of this project. She has worn it to so many weddings already, so very good use of my time there. Truly, I just, yeah, the bouffant part I don't really love. I feel like if you have a tummy, it's not going to make you feel great, and if you don't have a tummy, it's gonna make you look like you have a tummy. Maybe it's fine, but you know, very easy to edit out. I just cut a little bit of the pattern piece, so the pattern piece curves down to create extra room, and I just cut it across, you know, kind of like tried it on her, seen how much fabric I actually need for the top, and I just chopped the bottom and then attached the skirt on, and that was perfect. I will put a photo of my wife wearing that dress because she's truly beautiful. The dress is really beautiful, and I'm really happy with this. I've also made this a bit early on my sewing journey, and I'm still really happy of how it turned out, even though I had to come back afterwards and re-sew some seams that had been badly made, or some of the ruffles were coming undone. I mean, I had to do a little bit of work on it because clearly I wasn't the best seamstress at the time, but I'm still really happy. And to show you, I have made this as maybe not a full beginner, but an adventurous beginner, or overly confident beginner. An overly confident beginner, so you don't have to feel like you're an amazing seamstress to make this. Okay, then I have a couple of Papercut patterns, and afterwards I'm just going to run you through more paper cuts because I think for wedding outfits they are killing it. I really love so much of what they do. This jumpsuit, okay, here you see it in a, you know, cotton, linen, canvas, something like it doesn't look really dressed up, but imagine this in a viscose, imagine this in a satin, like how gorgeous this could look. And this gives you the room in the tummy, and then you can just tie it the way you feel for that moment. If it's a wedding, you're maybe going to have a big dinner, or like eat all afternoon, drink all afternoon, you can untie it a little bit as the evening goes. I think it's truly perfect. I find this so beautiful. And this is, sorry, the Mirri jumpsuit from Papercut. Do they have a more formal option in the photos? Not really, do they? Look how beautiful she is. Doesn't she look wedding ready? Really like this pattern. I really like the versatility. I really like how comfortable it looks. And also I feel like jumpsuits really have a moment now. I feel like if you wear a jumpsuit to a wedding, it kind of goes as a statement. It shows, like, I don't know, it shows kind of a confidence that I love in wearing a jumpsuit. So that's the Mirri jumpsuit. Okay, Milo is just like hitting the camera without any shame. Great. That's a Mirri jumpsuit. I have the Axis dress, which same thing, little tie at the waist, which allows for the dress to maybe be cinched in a little bit extra while you're wearing it. I think this one isn't as wide as the jumpsuit I just showed beforehand, because I see that there are waist darts, so I assume you don't have endless room to grow underneath the waist tie. But I still feel like the fact that there's a tie, you can make it fit a little bit more loosely and then tie it tighter with the tie. But I really like this. I find it really classy the way it's really covering on the chest but then opens up at the shoulders. I find it really beautiful. I love the tattoo of the model. I know it doesn't do anything about the pattern, but I really like it. Again, I think that this in a more formal fabric would look really, really good. And there are a couple of views to this pattern. So the back that goes with the front we just looked at is this crisscross, which I find really elegant. I do love a little wrap in the back. I think it's my dancer ballet background that always makes me like that type of dancer outfit type of shape. And then this, again, very classy front, and then the little tie at the back, which makes it really special. So it's kind of like serious at the front, really fun at the back with a massive bow. So yeah, that's the Axis dress from Papercut pattern. Okay, something I actually found when I was looking at patterns for a fluctuating body, which is a video that's coming later on in a couple of weeks. This is the Kielo wrap dress and jumpsuit from Name Clothing, and Name Clothing are really good with patterns that are really friendly to weight fluctuation. Oh no! Guys, I truly talk too much. My computer is almost out of battery and I killed the battery of my camera. I'm going to try to finish this video before everyone is out of battery. Come on, computer, you can do this. Come on, phone, you can do this. Oh, it's a lot less nice. The camera really makes you look nice. Well, now you'll have to see how I really am with my phone. Okay. I was saying the Kielo wrap dress is something I really considered for my own outfit for weddings this summer. I ended up choosing not to because the shape of the skirt was not really appealing to me. I do prefer something a bit more flared where you have space to dance in and to just walk and run if you need to. Like here the skirt is a little bit too tapered for me. It has a little slit at the back, but I was finding that wasn't quite enough for me. So I was thinking that if I used this pattern, and I will find the jumpsuit so you can see the type of front would have had. So it would have been this look with the skirt underneath, but then I would have wanted to hack the bottom of the skirt so that it would be more of an A-line at least, or a half circle. So I felt like, oh, I would be buying a pattern and then modifying it so much. And yeah, in the end, I found other things. I'm going to show you what is on my to-make list for weddings this summer. But so yeah, this was something I really, really considered because as you can see on this photo, the lady has lots and lots of room in the tummy and it gives you that nice cinched in waist once you tie the wrap. So I find this really comfortable. Really considered it for myself. As you can see from the photo, it really looks like a wedding guest outfit, but it just wasn't quite for me. I was also considering making it in the jumpsuit, but then I was just finding that the top was not the most formal and I found something that I liked better. Gonna show you in a second. Next up, a brand new pattern. When I'm filming this, the Lockhart jumpsuit and dress are literally out, so actually you can see it's discounted. I think by the time you're seeing this, it's no longer the launch week, and so it's not going to be on special anymore. Wait, or so I thought. So actually the launch special ended 2 days ago and I was like, it's such a shame that you guys are going to discover this pattern. Like if you don't know about it already, but if you discover it in this video, it's literally just no longer on special. So I actually contacted Helen and her team and I kind of explained the situation. I was like, it's just out of launch week, but it's kind of like, is there a way they could still benefit from the launch special? I'm making this video about wedding guest outfits and your pattern is perfect, it's already in the video. Is there a way we could extend the discount? And they were amazing. They gave me a discount code for you guys. So if you use the code La Fraise Lockhart, and I will put it on screen and in the description as well. You can have 20% off on the pattern even though it's no longer launch week, so go ahead, make yourself a Lockhart for this wedding season. It's just really cool. I mean, this discount, it's not an affiliate link, like I don't get anything from it, I really got it for you guys, and it was super kind of Helen and her team to give this discount for you guys. So the promo code is valid until the 30th of June, so you have the whole month of June to get the pattern and get that wedding outfit going for the wedding season. Honestly, Helen came out with this saying that it was a wedding guest outfit, kind of like thought to be a wedding guest outfit, and this looks so versatile. Also, Helen is really good at catering for different body shapes. I find that this looks really good on the slim lady on the left and really nice on the lady on the right, and I'm more curvy than not curvy, if anything, and I find it really important that stuff is drafted to work for you and for your body size. So I always really like Helen's patterns for this. And this literally comes with what feels like a million options, because you have the jumpsuit, the dress, and 4 different lengths for each. Milo, stop being a grump. Look how nice, like perfect for a wedding. I find that this is so flattering on the waist. The princess seams on the bust really do such a nice job. Like honestly, seeing those photos, I can totally imagine having this, maybe not in short, as a nice wedding guest outfit. I also really love that there's a thin strap, I'll go back to show you, a thin strap option and a wider strap option, because I personally like to wear a bra that has strap, and this would allow me to hide my straps underneath the strap of the actual jumpsuit or dress. Okay, this is a little bit less formal again. Let's see if they have more for... Look at this! So beautiful, so nice, honestly. Perfect wedding guest outfit. Love it. Yes, Milo, we love it. So again, shorter is maybe a little bit less dressed up. For me, the perfect wedding guest outfit, and I find it something that's truly going to look good on so many body types. Truly love it, and I have quite a few of Helen's Closet's pattern and I really love them all. Okay, finally, the last one of the series is the Milo. It's the one I chose, so be nice. It's the Springer collection. I bought the collection because I wanted the dress and the jumpsuit. I think for the wedding this summer, I'm going to make the jumpsuit. I find that the jumpsuit cropped is a little bit less formal, but I find that, look at this little detail on the bust. So nice. I really feel like it's going to be very flattering, very pretty, a little bit elevated. I find that it looks a little bit more worked as well. Like, you know, you really put an effort in your sewing. So I'm really excited to try that. So nice, so lovely. My plan is here to make the dress first. This way I can, because if you know me, I don't really like making muslins, but I'm planning to make the dress. This way I perfect the fit of the bust first, and once I have the bust perfect, then I go to the jumpsuit and I worry about the fit of the bottom, but at least I know that the top is fine. I really like this version in white with the flowers, and yes, this is the sleeves I'm planning to do. I think it's really pretty with the slit. Truly love this pattern. They also have a gathered skirt version. I find this a little bit less dressy for a wedding guest outfit, but also good to know. And yeah, and they have quite fun options where it's, as you can see, 2 colors, and they explain in the booklet how to do that. I don't think I would do that for my wedding guest outfit, but you know, so you see. So if you look, this is the dress I would make in full flowers because I'm me, and the jumpsuit is this one. So just wanted to say, the fabric you are seeing now on screen is actually the fabric I was considering for the jumpsuit. I really find it beautiful, really 80s, but I thought those flowers all over, it is going to be a little bit intense, which is why I'm more comfortable having it on the dress, because it, you know, is a little bit less intense and a bit less all over. I think it would be such a statement having those flowers on the jumpsuit, but I think a little bit too much. I mean, I think I would feel extremely myself, but that maybe would be too much even for me. So I am planning to use that for the dress, and I still have to find out what I'm going to make the jumpsuit out of. I really love it in a plain fabric like they have on the website. The issue with the plain fabric is that it shows sweat so much more, so I'm really unsure. Still to be defined. But yeah, this is where I stand with the fabric for now. So a quick note about the Springe collection I just talked about. I'm just a little bit annoyed that they didn't rework the file to avoid you reprinting the same things several times. So for example, the bust, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I haven't like studied it close up, but I'm pretty sure the bust is the same in the dress and the jumpsuit. That's the whole point, it's a collection. But then you get the file for the dress and the jumpsuit, so you are going to print literally twice the same thing. And you know, copy shop printing is not that cheap. I still prefer it than having to sticky tape everything together, but so I think what I like in the end, I have copy shopped the jumpsuit, and I think I will print at home the leftover pieces for the skirt when I make it. But I just find it a little bit annoying that they haven't taken that into account, and that you have to reprint everything twice, because if you buy the bundle, you don't need the pieces twice. And I find that if they had taken that into account, it would really have been that little bit extra nice customer care. You see they have thought of you and everything. And just little added comment that I wanted to put there. Another note that I had, because I was thinking a lot about this pattern versus the Lockhart pattern, and really this one you have to pay for the dress and for the jumpsuit separately, when the Lockhart, which I just talked about, everything comes in the one pattern set. And so I was thinking, well, value for money, the Lockhart definitely has something, because you just get everything in the one pattern, when this one you can buy it as a bundle and have a little discount, but it's still like everything is separate. The dress and the jumpsuit are two different patterns that you need to buy separately. This is what I'm making this summer for my wedding guest outfit. I know it's kind of like twice the same thing, but because once it's a dress, once it's a jumpsuit, and I want to perfect the fit of the bust, I think it's fine. Anyway, it's totally different weddings with totally different people, so it doesn't matter if it's kind of like twice the same thing. And I still have my Elodie wrap dress from last year that I want to rewear. I also have the Agatha dress from Fiber Mood, but you might know from my Me Made May video that I'm not fully comfortable wearing it, and I don't know if I want to wear it to a wedding this year, so we'll see. Okay, I know I said I would share 10 patterns. I just want to run you through the dress and jumpsuit page of Papercut and make you see how many options they have, because they are amazing and they have so much. I mean, I don't want to say that everything they make could be wedding guest outfit, but pretty much. This, so nice. Imagine being a bridesmaid and wearing, oh, it's a bit annoying, quick view. Imagine being a bridesmaid and wearing this. Even this, if it's a less formal wedding, like love it, so nice. This one, for me, it's a bit less my style, but I feel like it would be such a statement to wear something like this. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't point it to you with my mouse, because when I do, it goes funny, but this one and the back is so interesting. Bonus, you could be pregnant and wear this, it probably would fit. This I have actually made for a friend who was a bridesmaid, so she wore it this way. You can make it separate or make it as a dress. I made it as a dress for her, and she wore it with the crisscross at the front, like on the model here, but you can wear it both ways. So you can wear the crisscross at the front, or you can wear the plain part at the front and have a little knot at the back. You can also, I mean, they have so many ways to attach it. I will show you, I'll try to find the other way. You can also make a big bow. You can have the wrap like here, and you can also have the really cool wrap like she's wearing it on this photo, bow at the front, or a wrap at the back. They just have, they have even more ways to tie it up, but I'm not going to spend hours on this. But I have made this for a friend. If she's fine with it, I will show you the version I made for her. But really, really fun dress for a wedding. Very comfortable as well, I'm sure. I mean, Dior dress, yes, love it. Again, ones that reversible. I love that they make everything reversible. That's so cool. And they don't make everything, but you see what I mean. And the Maya Cami dress, I mean, I feel like this is the baby between the Springe jumpsuit and dress that I'm going to make and the Sicily slip dress. This is so pretty. Like, again, such a statement, and just makes you look so classy and so beautiful. Bit sexy for wedding. I really, really like it. Such a nice option. Okay, promise only 2 more. 2 more and I will have showed you basically everything from Papercut, but I love everything they make. Oh my god, my computer is dying. Okay, 10% battery on the computer. Let's wrap this up. This has a very clean front but a really fun back, and I feel like it can be a little bit sexy with the little keyhole, but at the same time very conservative. If you, for example, going to church, your shoulders are covered, so that would be fine. And then lastly, another jumpsuit, which I really, really like. I truly find that the little knotted area makes it so flattering. It can be really sexy. Imagine this in a more like formal fabric, how nice this would be. Yep, that lady's ready to go for a wedding for sure. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was helpful for you, if you are interested in making your wedding guest outfit, please let me know what you're making. If you are making one of those patterns or another pattern that I should know about. Wish me luck with my Springer jumpsuit and dress, because it's definitely something quite different than what I'm normally making, but I will obviously film the process of making them for you. I'm also making a new jumpsuit for my wife. I have already made this jumpsuit for her once and she's already been wearing it to weddings. I'm going to make her a second version and I will film the whole process because I actually hacked the pattern a little bit. So I will talk about that so that you can see if you also want to make that type of jumpsuit for yourself. I talked enough, so I will love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was helpful and you enjoyed the video, please give it a like to support me. If you want to come back in the future and talk sewing and knitting with me, please subscribe so you find your way around here again in the future. Don't forget that you can make anything, including your beautiful wedding guest outfit, and then during the whole evening you can tell everyone, yes, I made it myself, and be that annoying person. Don't tell everyone, but do tell everyone. Have a great time sewing. Thank you for watching. Bye!